do one under eye. So I was doing the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I have this in the shade NC20, which is pretty light on my skin right now. This is the powder that you're seeing, but so what I did is I just took my Beauty Blender and I applied it in kind of a triangle all the way at the inner corner of the eye, down to the corner of the nose, and out. And I'm just tapping it in rather than swiping, because if I swipe, it will swipe away the corrector, the foundation, the primer, even my eye moisturizer, if it's still not absorbed. So I'm just pressing, taking a little bit of that, whatever's left on the sponge, right down the center of the nose. And just kind of following that path for, right at the corner of the nose, a little bit here in the middle of the brows. Taking that same brush into the Secret Brightening Powder by Laura Mercier. And we're gonna bake today. So that just means I'm using excess powder on the Beauty Blender. And I'm going to leave it on there for a little while before I sweep it away. And I am going to take that same Beauty Blender and I'm going to put a little bit of this right here down below, below the contour. Okay, so I'm going to sweep that away in a little bit. I know I look crazy. For now, I'm going to take a concealer that matches my skin, because the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer is really light. This is, like I said, NC20. I think I'm more like NC30 at the moment. Then I'm going to take my Urban Decay Concealer, Naked. This is in light, medium, neutral, Naked Skin Concealer. And it's more of my skin tone. So I'm going to take that over a couple of spots that I just don't want seen. Just as an extra layer of coverage. Right over any of those dark spots that I just want a little bit of extra something. And then I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush and I'm just pouncing, tapping it in. It kind of blends in with my foundation. I could use my Beauty Blender for that, but if the foundation is even slightly a different color than that concealer, I want it to blend together. So that's why I'm using whatever product might be still left on this kabuki from my foundation. We'll try it. Okay, so for contour today, I'm going to be using my MAC blush palette. This is the color Taupe, MAC Blush and Taupe. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to use the Jessup Tapered Highlighter Brush. It's just a tapered, fluffy brush. But I use the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, no surprise, to contour. I did sweep away the powder underneath this eye, the setting powder that I had there. I'm just taking it right in the hairline and on the temple area. Down the side of the nose, under the lip, under the jaw. Tonight, I think we're going to my 10-year high school reunion. How do you guys feel about reunions? Did you go to yours? The reason I ask is because my reunion, is 10 years, so graduated in 2005. We all have Facebook. I'm able to, stalk these people. I know where they went to college. I know that they have 3 kids. I know that they have, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just removing the excess powder from underneath my eye. From under all the powder that I baked. I'm just brushing it away with a clean brush. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know where these people went to school. Stuff like that. So, I don't know. Are reunions a thing of the past? Are we not doing them anymore? Like, would you go if you had graduated 10 years ago? And you had had Facebook since before you graduated high school? I don't know. I think it'll still be fun. I mean, I paid a lot of money for these tickets, though. So, let's hope it's fun. It's supposed to be entertainment, giveaways, prizes, and stuff like that. So, maybe it'll be cool. Okay, for blush, I've decided I'm going to go with the Benefit Rockateur blush. This is a Benefit blush tin kit thingy from last year that I use all the time, but they still sell all these individually. The Rockateur and Bella Bamba. This one's Rockateur, and this one's Bella Bamba. Rockateur doesn't have much color payoff, but it's pretty. And I'm just kind of swirling that in with the contour to kind of remove the harshness. And Wayne Goss has the 2-finger rule, so he said 2 fingers from your nose is where your blush should stop. That means mine should stop right about right here. I don't 100% agree with that, but I think it depends on your nose shape and your face shape and what look you're going for. I mean, if you want to put blush on your forehead, you go for it, girl. If that's what you like, then you do it. I don't know if there should be rules, but it's a good guideline, I guess. So that's just Rockateur. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Bella Bamba. This is the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo number 1, and it has a bronzer and a highlighter, so I'm going to use both. It's just a no-name brush, no-name brand angled blush brush. And I'm just kind of warming up my cheek area and the temples. I don't think you can really see this product that much, but I do like having a little bit of warmth on my skin, so I'm just kind of feathering it around. Then I'm going in with the Jessup Tapered Highlighter brush. It's just a highlighter brush, folks, and I'm using the highlighter in this kit, in this duo. I'm placing that right here, the top of the cheekbones, and like kind of by the outer eye. Outer eyebrow area. Just closing it, taking what's left on the brush, down my nose, Cupid's bow, a little bit on the chin, and then here. Okay. I did prime my eyes using my MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. I'm hitting serious pan on this now. I'm pretty proud of myself. It's taken me like 2 years, or a year of using this every single day. If you're looking for a MAC product to like invest in that isn't going to like disappear in 5 minutes, try the paint pots, because these last forever. So do the pigments. For my brows, I'm using the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Eyebrow Pencil. It's got a pencil on one end and the spoolie on the other end. I did this brow already. It just gives me a little bit more of a polished look. Since this is a universal pencil, it's basically like how dark you want it, you have to press a little harder. So if you're blonde and you want to use this pencil, you just don't press as hard. And if you want your brows black, you press a little harder. Since I haven't decided what I want to use for my, so my camera stopped recording, so I figured I would just take advantage of that time and finish up half my face. So for my lips, I'm using the Dior Rouge Dior Lipstick 976 in Prune Daisy. I'm not using a liner today. I don't think I need one. This lipstick has like a very pointy tip. So you're able to draw the lip shape better with this, more precisely. For the eyes, I'm using a mix of a couple of Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows and then some MAC shadows. So the first color that I laid down on just a fluffy eyeshadow brush was MAC's Dazzlelight, and it is basically like a whitish, shimmery white color. And, oh, actually, hold on. After I did my brows, I used this Cella Ivory Lace Highlighter Crayon, and it's just literally like a crayon that you put under your brows. It reminds me of the Benefit, what's it called, Highbrow? High Beam? Highbrow? Okay, so now I'm taking Dazzlelight on a fluffy brush from lid to brow bone. Then I'm going in with a fluffy brush again. This will be our blending brush of the day, so pick wisely. I'm using MAC's Soft Brown for my transition shade. This is the Small Tapered Blending Brush by Jessup. And Soft Brown. And I'm putting that in the crease and slightly above the crease. Then I'm going to go into those foiled eyeshadows by Makeup Geek. Today I'm using Magic Act as like the inner part of the eye, and then I'm also using Grandstand on the lid. So we're using Grandstand first, which is a like peachy color, and then Magic Act. So Grandstand on a flat eyeshadow brush to pack on color. I'm just packing that on the lid. Not worrying about the inner corner, outer corner, because those will be covered. Then I'm using a pencil brush. This one is by Carity Cosmetics. You can use whichever one you want. And I'm using Magic Act, the light like whitish gold color. And I'm taking that on the inner corner, basically of the lid and the inner corner of the eye. Plus a little bit here on the lower lash line to brighten. Alright, so then I went into the deeper shades. Today I'm using Handwritten, Mystery. So I'm accentuating here this V, and then I'm putting it in the crease all the way across. This is Handwritten. Changed to the other color, so I used Mystery, and now I'm using Handwritten there in the outer corner, taking it a little bit above the crease. Okay. Now I went back to the original blending brush and blended, and then touched up all of the colors one more time until I liked the outcome. For liquid liner today I'm using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. Finished my liner. Now I'm using the Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara on the top and bottom lashes. And then I'm going to apply some false lashes. Today I'm using the Ardell Demi Wispies. And I'm using the Duo Brush On Lash Adhesive. I'm also going to apply really quickly a brown liner in the lower lash line. This is the this is the Ofra eyebrow pencil, but it's just a brown liner. Make sure I connect it to that outer eye. Okay, so the lashes are on. I'm going to go over the band with the black liner again. Now I'm going to dust some of the Smashbox Halo powder. This is the Fairlight Hydrating Powder. You just grind some of it by twisting the rim, and a little bit of powder gets it ground. Now I'm just applying some of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, since I just set my face so I don't get that powdery look. And this is the finished look. It is pretty dramatic. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have a bit of a wing. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.